Guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. My name is Patricia on Let's Chat with Holiness Mommy. Today we are going to be talking about another interesting topic. Usually we talk about the good part of a relationship. However, today we are going to be talking about the other part of a relationship. We're going to be talking about the signs that you are dating a wrong person. The simple signs that the person you're dating is wrong, isn't the dream guy that you wanted to really be with. To cut it short, this person is a loser. But you need to note that this kind of person could be a male or a female. But today we're going to be basically talking about the man. When you're dating a man that is not right for you, a wrong guy, or this kind of person could be looked at as a loser, a kind of person no babe, no woman would want to be with, no woman would want to date or spend the rest of their lives with. So please stay tuned and watch the video until the end, and then if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So let's dig in. First and foremost, this kind of person has nothing to offer. First and foremost, we do not go into relationships thinking that you're going to get loads of stuff from it, because you find that you're complete. Actually, you're already complete. You can do everything for yourself. You're earning well. You already have a place to stay, like fine. But you get a man because you just want to be in a relationship. You just want someone to be with, someone to share your life with, someone to share a future with. But dating someone, even if you're already complete, but after cloud 9, there is nothing else this kind of person offers. You don't have anything else to share with them apart from that. The only thing you look forward to in this relationship is that, like, they take you to cloud 9 and that's it. So if this kind of person has nothing to offer, this kind of person could be so wrong for you. This kind of person could be looked at as a loser. The second point that we can talk about is no future plans. When we date people, for example, a woman, if you're a woman and you're watching this, you know what I'm trying to say. When you are a woman, you want a man in your life who has a future, who has dreams, whom you're seeing a future in. You get my point. But if you're dating this kind of person, has no future plans, like apart from living today and having fun today and maximizing today, you do not see anything else that this kind of person is going to bring out, this kind of person is going to have, or is looking forward to in the near future or in 5 years to come. This kind of person could be so wrong for you, and this kind of person could be looked at as a loser. The third point that we can talk about is everyone else knows. You know how us women sometimes we think, or ladies sometimes we be, and then you have this friend of yours, they're always telling you, that guy doesn't seem so right, that guy doesn't seem so right. Like, not just one friend. If it's one friend, that could be like, maybe this friend of mine is just not happy for me. But if you find most of your friends close to you are telling you the same thing, that this kind of person is not good enough, maybe they know something about them that you don't know, and they don't want to hurt your feelings. They tell you about it. They tell you this person is not right. This person, we have some history, we know something about them. Do not go ahead with them. And then for you, like, no, I want to stay with them. Or even your family, for example, your sisters, your brothers, and maybe your parents or something, any of your relatives telling you that this kind of person is not good for you. This kind of person is not right for you. If everyone else is telling you the same thing, and for you're still in the other part of, I like him, and maybe you're already in love with this kind of person, this is a simple sign that this kind of person is a loser. This kind of person could be so wrong for you. You shouldn't go ahead with them. The other point that we can talk about, this person never takes responsibility. Responsibility can be looked at in two different ways. First of all, if you have arguments, because all relationships, I don't know if you're in a relationship, you know what I'm talking about. These misunderstandings come in like most of the time, but you work them out and move on. But if you're dating this kind of person, who every time you're having a fight, every time you have an argument, it's like it's always your fault. It's not their fault. It's never their fault. Even if it's actually their fault, they'll never be able to take it and be like, you know what, I'm sorry about what I did, and they take responsibility for it. If this man does not take responsibility for most of the things, or never takes responsibility at all, this kind of person could be wrong. I say responsibility could be looked at in two different ways. We could also talk about responsibility in terms of bills, for example, house bills. If you're staying with this person, if you're dating this person and maybe you're already staying with them, or you're even married to them, but for example, you decide to pay for this month, you're like, I'll pay the water bill, I'll pay the electricity bills and everything for this month, and then the next month they'll expect to do the same thing, and then the other month and the other month. If it's not something that you guys have sat down and agreed upon and be like, we should, maybe you have a bigger salary, and let's, okay, you have more, so you earn more money than me, then maybe you should take care of the house bills. But it's not, if it's not something that you guys sat down and discussed about, and it's just something that he pushes you to do, he wants you to always be the one responsible for everything. And to top it on top of that, this kind of person may be staying in your place, is staying in your apartment, you get my point, or driving your car, if you get what I'm trying to say. This kind of person looks like totally irresponsible, like they're actually depending on you. You get what I'm trying to say? If you have this kind of person in your life, this could be a wrong person for you. This could be a loser type of a guy that you're dating. They have no plan for your relationship. Dating someone, when you date someone and you really love them, you expect something. You'd be like, maybe we shall get married at some point, or even if you don't get married, we are going to, maybe we shall live together, we shall do this together, we shall expand in this way together, we shall do all those things together. As a woman, you may have all that in you, but if you sit down and discuss with this man, if you sit down and talk to them, but you find that they actually do not have any plans for you, even if you sit down and ask them, what's up, what are we going to do now, after you've been together for like 2 years or 3, but this person still looks at you as like you have no future together. If this kind of person does not have any plans for your relationship, the mere fact that even has no plans for himself, but if this kind of person does not have plans for your relationship, this kind of person could be so wrong for you, and could be the loser type that we talk about. You can also talk about the point of public embarrassment. If you're dating a kind of person who does not find it really hard to embarrass you in front of your friends, in front of his friends, calling you names in front of people makes him feel like he's a man, or insulting you in front of anyone makes him feel like he's actually a man, this kind of person could be so wrong for you. Is a type of person you could describe as a loser type. And then this kind of people are usually very insecure and jealous, because the mere fact that they have nothing to offer to you, they're always afraid that you're going to meet someone who deserves you, someone really good enough for you, someone who completes you, someone who will be able to meet what you need. You get? So they'll always be insecure, they'll always be jealous. They see you with a work colleague, and they'll feel like maybe she's cheating, or maybe what. They're always keeping track of where you are. They're always calling you in and out. Every time you step out, they're keeping track of you. All this could be a sign that this kind of person is not right for you. This kind of person is a loser, and they are afraid to lose you because they know they are not really good enough for you. This kind of person could be so wrong for you. The other thing that these people could possess is, most of these men are usually very handsome. It's this kind of person you really find very handsome, and they are obsessed with how they look, because they know that's all they have. That's the only thing they have to trap down trap down babes that are going to take care of them. They are usually very obsessed with their looks. They prioritize how they look more than anything. Even if we talked about the fact that they don't do anything about themselves, or they may even have no job, or they have no plans for the future or anything. But these are people you find they are always present at the gym, you know, making sure they really look good, you know. They buy expensive clothes to look good, but when they really have nothing, they earn nothing. And this kind of people, this kind of men are can able to trap down a woman, can able to trap down a babe easily because of the way they look. So they prioritize how they look. They're usually very handsome and they are very obsessed with how they look. They mostly think they are doing you a favor. Are you dating a man who always thinks they dating you is, or a relationship is meant to help a woman? It's not really meant for him. He's just being with you because he's helping you, all because he feels that you cannot be alone. That's why he's being with you. If you're dating a kind of person who is always thinking that I'm with you, being with you, I'm doing a favor, and it's not something that you're sharing as we all want this, but he's just with me because he thinks he's doing me a favor. This kind of person could be so wrong, and this kind of person could be what you could describe as a loser type of a man. They feel you're not very good enough for them, or they feel you're never enough for them. Are you dating are you dating a man who is always flirting with other babes? They're always flirting with other babes. You're moving with them, but they're looking forward to others. You get my point? Like, it's not just you. They have other things. They have other women they are looking at. They have other people they are looking forward to chop down. You get what I'm trying to say? This kind of person could be very wrong for you, could be the loser type that we can describe. They don't have minds of their own. Are you dating a man who is always calling his mom? Like, every now and then they are calling their moms of, mommy, we're going to do this. What do you think we should do? Or they are always calling their friends. Maybe there is this specific friend of theirs who is always involved in your relationship. Before you make a decision at home, before you make a decision in your relationship, there is this friend who has to be involved first. There is this friend who has to give their opinion first, and it's what will be taken. If you're dating this kind of person without their own mind, this kind of person could be the loser type, could be a very wrong person for you. They don't want to meet your friends and family. We talked about everyone else knowing. That's if they have met your family and friends or something. But are you dating this kind of person who is always afraid to meet your parents, afraid to meet your friends, afraid to meet your whatever siblings and all that? This kind of person is afraid possibly because they know these other people, they will see the exact bit of them. The mere fact that they have nothing to offer to you, they have nothing to add to you, they are afraid that your friends and family are going to see exactly who they are. If you're dating this kind of person could be so wrong for you, could be the loser type that we can describe, we can really talk about. So you need to watch out. And then the other thing that we can talk about, they are always killing your self-confidence. Are you dating this kind of person who is always letting you down, telling you how you can't do something? Because we all want someone to encourage us. We want someone to push us ahead. Because dating someone, it's like you're seeing a future with them. You get my point? But if you're dating this kind of person who is always telling you how you're not good enough, who is always telling you how, they are always killing you down, they're always putting you down, they're always killing your self-confidence, they're always making you feel like you're not enough. If you're dating this kind of person could be the loser type, and could be the type that you describe as a loser kind of man. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check out our website www.wholenessmummy.com for our blog posts, as well as our shop. We have different outfits for kids. We're ready to bring in other clothes for adults. By the moment we have kids clothes, so please go check it out. And then don't forget to check out to follow us on our social media platforms at Wholeness Mummy on Facebook, at Wholeness Mummy Instagram, and at Wholeness Mummy Twitter. It has been Patricia on Let's Chat with Wholeness Mummy. Thank you so much for watching, and then please don't forget to subscribe. Check out the links in the bio for more. Bye bye.